everybody. The web app we're working on right now is still a few weeks away from private beta, but I wanted to give you a sneak peek, see what we got behind the scenes. It's a web app called Dash, and it allows you to really simply and easily create dashboards and then share them with the world if you want to. Behind the scenes, it's got a Node backend, it's got a backbone and D3 at the front end, a couple other magical things we've written. This is what it looks like when you hit the app and you haven't logged in yet. You can go to the Explore section. It's kind of like Flickr or like Vimeo, where you can have your private stuff and then you can also share stuff. Well, the same thing here is with dashboards. Soon we hope to have thousands of dashboards that people are sharing out there. Right now we've got 2. It's running locally. So we'll click on a dashboard, and it takes you to this screen here. It's like YouTube, where you've got the title here. So you made it. You can see how many views there are. You can click like, that kind of thing. The dashboard's pretty simple. It shows you a bunch of clocks for different times in the world, and there's a little full screen button here where you can click that. You can send a full screen. You can put it on like a permanent display. You can put on a projector, whatever, if you have an extra monitor in your office. So let me show you how to make these dashboards. Click login. It's going to be hard holding the microphone here. I can type one-handed. And you log in, and the screen that it takes you to is the My Dash section. And this shows you all of the dashboards that you own. For this demo, I've got Scott's example dashboard right here. And it shows you the current weather in Minneapolis. It gives you a little forecast. You can see it's live updating streaming data. You can see the current time, ESPN news feed. I can click the news feed and see something in a new pop-up window. If I want to edit the dashboard, click the Builder button. And a new layer is added on top of the dashboard overview screen. And that's how you get around in Dash. It's pretty cool navigation we use. It's kind of like 3D fades in. I'll show you that again really quickly. We stack layers on top of each other and helps you not lose space where you are in the user interface. The canvas is a lot like PowerPoint. You can click on the thing, drag it around. You can resize. All this is SVG. It's smart with z-index stuff, so if you put a small object on top of a big object, it's going to put the small object on top. If you want to edit a widget, you click the little gear thing in the upper right-hand corner, and you can, let's change this to Portland. And it's going to pull in the forecast. Oh, it's still sunny there. It's still the afternoon. So, that's how you edit the dashboard stuff. If you want to add an image, there's a bunch of different ways to do that, but one of the fun ways is you can grab a file from your local file system, drag it right to the canvas. It's going to upload it to the server, and then looks like we've got slow upload speed here. But you can manipulate it just like any other widget you would on the dashboard. You can move this thing around. We can make them hold the little clock there or something. But most dashboard widgets that you add are going to have this little plus button in the upper left-hand corner. That's how you get to them. For our launch, we've got a dozen widgets or so. In the coming months, we're going to really significantly beef that up because that's where the fun is in Dash. You can add widgets like, for example, you can do like, say, GitHub. If you want to keep an eye on your GitHub repository, who's checking in code or whatever. So you can authenticate to GitHub over OAuth. I've already authenticated before, so it's going to go there. Yep, GitHub says I'm in. Click the OK button or whatever. And you could just paste in the URL of any GitHub repository that you have permission to see, and it's going to intelligently parse out that URL. Let's paste that. And yep, there's my little thing in the preview screen looking good. Sure enough, there's my GitHub commits widget. Other neat things that you can do, let's create some space here. Other neat things you can do is like website monitoring. We use Chartbeat to keep track of how many people are on our production server. We've got a whopping 4 people on spiderstrategies.com right now. And you can add things like pingdom. We do a lot of website monitoring. See how our servers are holding up. And this is, all of our widgets are intelligently laid out, so if you make it a little wider, it's going to be smart and all about that. So we'll drag this down. But it's not just out-of-the-box widgets that you can add to Dash. Also, you can do a lot of custom data as well. So I'm going to add the custom chart. And this is, it consumes data feeds from JSON or CSV, a bunch of different types of formats. But any kind of URL that has our API out there, it can pull that data in. So if you've got data behind a server, you can write a quick little mini app and expose this stuff with a JSON feed. And then paste the URL in here, and you can display whatever kind of custom data you want on Dash. But there's a funner way to do that too. If you've got Dropbox, which most folks do, here's a body measurement CSV file. I've been tracking how much I weigh in Excel over time. I warn you, it's not pretty. And you can copy that. You can right-click that and go to oh, well, there's the Excel file. You can right-click that and go share Dropbox link. And then you paste that here, and through the magic of Dropbox, it exposes that whole thing on the web so you can have a local file that you edit locally. That's kind of fun. And so you type in a little title there and go back to your dashboard, and sure enough, there's our lovely chart, all drawn in SVG with D3. So when you're done editing your dashboard, you go up here. It's hard to navigate one-handed. You hit done, and because it's all SVG and high-res and all that good stuff, it shrinks down the image so it perfectly fits on your screen. And it works great with mobile devices, iPhones, iPads, all that kind of stuff. It automatically resizes it. If you want to share this thing with the world now, you can't share it because by default dashboards are private. So we're going to go in here to settings, flip the switch, turn this thing public, and then now we've got the ability to share it. And you can post it to email, Twitter, Facebook, whatever you want. Share your awesome dashboard with the world. So that's Dash. We're looking for beta testers here in a couple weeks. That's why I'm talking here. If you go to thedash.com, you can go there and type in your email address, and then we'll fire out an email in a couple weeks when this thing's ready to beat up. I'd love your help. Thank you.